Brothers and sisters, today I bring you a message of great importance, an announcement that has shaken the foundations of our faith and captured the attention of the entire world. Pope Francis, our Supreme Pontiff, has received a shocking prophecy, a direct warning from the Madonna herself. This divine message warns us that the world is in grave danger, that darkness threatens to engulf our earth. The extraordinary announcement by the Pope has stirred the hearts of believers and non-believers alike, generating a wave of fear and debate worldwide. It is a moment of deep reflection, a time when we must look within ourselves and question our path, our actions, and our relationship with the divine. The Madonna's prophecy cannot be ignored. It is a call to conversion, to prayer, and to action. It is an invitation to look beyond the superficialities of daily life and contemplate the spiritual reality that surrounds us. May this announcement urge us to renew our faith, to come together in prayer for the good of the world, and to serve others with love and compassion. May we find comfort and hope in the words of the Madonna, and may we be guided by her intercession towards light and salvation. What might lie behind these enigmatic and prophetic words? And how can each of us contribute to addressing this warning? Stay with us to discover what is happening. Before we proceed, make sure to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to not miss any of our future insights. Your support is crucial to continue sharing these truths, brothers and sisters. The message that the Madonna has delivered to Pope Francis has reached us as a cry of warning, a clear sign of the times in which we live. The world is in danger, are the words that resonate in our souls, shaking the foundations of our faith and calling us to deep reflection. We look around us and see a world torn apart by conflicts that tear communities apart, sowing death and destruction. These are wars that know no boundaries, that break the heart of humanity and confront us with our responsibility as peacemakers. The Madonna's prophecy urges us to overcome the barriers that divide us, to promote solidarity and dialogue as tools for reconciliation and lasting peace. But it is not only disputes between nations that threaten our world. We also see economic inequalities rampant, segregating entire populations into poverty and destitution while others amass immeasurable wealth. The voice of the Madonna calls us to unite in the struggle for social justice, to work for a world where every individual can live with dignity and respect. And then there is the cry of the earth itself, groaning under the weight of our neglect and greed. Climate change is a concrete threat that we can no longer ignore, a challenge that requires an immediate and radical response. The Madonna's prophecy invites us to be responsible stewards of creation, to care for our common home with love and gratitude for the wonders that God has given us. In this time of trial and tribulation, we must respond with humble hearts and courage. Let us embrace the Madonna's message as a call to personal and communal conversion, as an invitation to pray fervently and to live out the gospel in our daily lives. May our commitment be steadfast and courageous, illuminated by the divine light that guides us towards eternal salvation. The world is in danger is a statement that can be interpreted in various ways, and its understanding depends greatly on individual perspectives and personal beliefs. Some may interpret it as an apocalyptic prophecy, seeing it as a sign of impending catastrophes or global events threatening the very existence of humanity. Others, however, may interpret it as a call to positive action for safeguarding our future, an invitation to become aware of the challenges we face as a species and to work together to address them. Personally, I believe that both interpretations can have some validity. It is undeniable that our world is confronted with multiple crises, ranging from the climate crisis to economic inequality, from violence to the loss of fundamental human values. These challenges pose real threats to the well-being of humanity and the planet as a whole. However, I also believe that these challenges can be faced and overcome through collective commitment and a willingness to act with compassion, solidarity, and determination. We have the ability to change the course of events and shape a better future for generations to come, but this requires awareness and concrete commitment from each of us. So, while we acknowledge the threats that the world faces, we must also embrace the hope and opportunity to transform these challenges into opportunities for growth and positive change. It is through collaboration, compassion, and action that we can build a more just, equitable, and sustainable world for all. If you believe that truth should always be shared and supported, comment below by writing truth. Brothers and sisters, the words of Pope Francis come to us as an urgent call, an appeal to our collective responsibility in the face of the Madonna's prophecy. We cannot afford to ignore this divine message. It is a task that involves us all, that calls us deep into our being. Now more than ever, we cannot remain inert in the face of the challenges that surround us. It is time to act, to put into practice the values of the gospel in favor of justice, unity, and care for our world. Pope Francis urges us not to remain passive, but to be protagonists of change. He encourages us to reach out to our neighbor, to overcome divisions and to work together to build a better world. It is time to promote justice, to defend the rights of the weakest, and to fight against every form of oppression and discrimination. It is time to reconcile with God and with our neighbor, to restore fraternal bonds that transcend the barriers of resentment and hatred. Furthermore, we must take on the responsibility of stewards of creation, committing ourselves to preserving the environment for future generations. It is urgent to adopt a sustainable lifestyle, respectful of nature, reducing our negative impact on the planet. May each of us embrace fervently this mission of hope and renewal, inspired by faith and guided by love. May we be living witnesses of the values of the gospel, spreading peace, love, and compassion in a world that greatly needs it. May our actions be permeated by the divine light, which illuminates the path towards justice, solidarity, and salvation. May we be instruments of transformation and healing, bearers of hope and comfort for those in need. Amen.